game changer. 6 years ago, my body was really starting to get old. I had lots of aches and pains. My lower back was keeping me up at night. And I was seeing the doctor about it, and he wanted me to have a cortisone injection. And I went, is there another way I can work through this pain other than having an injection and high painkillers? He said, do you want to work through it holistically, the long way? And I said, yep, that's me. I'm all about working out what's best for my whole self. So that's when I first went on to a paleo diet to get the inflammation out of my body from his suggestion. So I did lots of research. But the one thing that I didn't follow was having no alcohol. And I was still sneaking in chocolate. So my body was a little bit better. It did respond, but not to the extent that I needed it to. So 12 months later, I went back to another doctor, and he suggested that I try keto. So I was doing keto, and I was really enjoying all the animal products. And then I started hearing about Carnivore, and I thought, wow, just having animal products, meat, and no vegetables, how is that going to help my irritable bowel? Because I'd been suffering from that for many years. Well, it was surprising that my body responded really well to having no carbs at all. I wasn't angry in the stomach, and it was really, really amazing. I had already given up alcohol, so I didn't have that worry in my world anymore. But giving up chocolate really was a challenge, because I could see that I was using chocolate as a safety thing. It was my drug. And I had to now start feeling my nervous system being quite rattled. I didn't really cope so well. And there were many days where the chocolate won. And then I had to start unpacking why I felt unsafe in my body. And that's for another video, or maybe another 10 videos, because I really, really came up against a lot of challenges in my life. But the beauty of not having chocolate actually unearthed so many things that I had been using as a pattern and as a belief. And it was a challenge, because out there's so much advertising with all this carb food. And I had to then really feel into that, process it, write about it, talk about it, talk to my holistic counselor about it, talk to my psychologist about it. Now I can say I've really turned the corner. What I have to do is now heal from here down. Even though chocolate tastes lovely on my tongue and my head is wanting it, it always made my body be angry, my stomach, my digestion. I also have celiac disease, So I contributed a lot of this angriness in my stomach to be from eating gluten. But I haven't eaten gluten for 27 years. So why is it so angry? When I went keto and then I went carnivore and I had no sugar at all, I just could not believe how my body just responded. It really, really enjoyed it. So now I'm in the healing process of getting my gut back. But as I was working on that, I've been working on my irritable bowel. And this was a big thing. I always thought it was what food I was eating. Was it onion? Was it garlic? Was it whatever? Was it the pineapple that gave me irritable bowel? But my doctor made me see that there is this gut-brain connection, and I worked on that. He gave me an app. Well, he suggested an app, and that was life-changing. So because I wasn't having sugar to keep me feel safe, and I was really experiencing the nervousness, my nervous system was really challenged. So I had to do breath work. I had to do visualization. I had to be present in my body and really feel in. And that is something that is an ongoing process for me. And I have lots of tools that I have to work through. But I am having less irritable bowel motions. I should say irritable bowel situations, because it can be, and it was very debilitating for me. So I'm going to move forward and really work on standing up for me and listening from here down rather than my tongue and my head winning.